an innovative theater program in the city marking 13 years of bringing together Holocaust survivors and high school students. The Witness Theater program, through the not-for-profit Selfhelp Community Services, helps to memorialize the moving stories of survival from the Holocaust through a guided drama therapy process. Group members explore issues of war, loss, and trauma, while at the same time forming deep and meaningful relationships that help bring down barriers between different generations. It is an intergenerational experience that transcends a traditional history lesson. Joining us now is Opher Shamir, the performance director at Witness Theater, and Lily Rawls. She's 15 years old, taking part in this program for the first time. Great to have both of you with us this morning. Lily, I'm going to start with you. So you play a Holocaust survivor, Anna, born in 1936 in Hungary. So tell us about playing this role and what has it been like for you to take part in this?
I mean, Anna was just a small child when the world around her was changing in ways no child should ever have to witness.
Yeah.
And I think she's just such an interesting, incredible woman, and I'm so glad to have gotten the chance to get to know her. And I'm so grateful that she's entrusted me with her story. And I've been performing for 6 years now, and this has been unlike any role I've ever taken on. Because, I mean, it's one thing to, express complex emotions, but it's on a whole other level when you're performing, when you're playing the person sitting beside you and just playing their lives. And I think it's not just about history, it's also about legacy, and it's about honoring the survivors' voices, especially at a time when the survivor population is shrinking and the world risks forgetting. So I think it's an enormous responsibility, but it's an even greater privilege.
I see Opher there shaking his head there, and she's so well-spoken, so well said there. Talk to us about your involvement and working with both the students and the Holocaust survivors and what that process is like.
Of course. So we start with forming a group that has trust in each other, right? We need to build a safer space in order to be able to share these kind of difficult stories. And once trust is built, we go into a phase where the Holocaust survivors are being interviewed by the students and share their stories. And the students then enact these stories. The Holocaust survivors get to see them for the first time from a distance, kind of like outside of their memories. We build it into a play, and then we get to a performance.
And Lily, of course, you've been learning about the Holocaust in school. What is this like? This is a history lesson really like no other, to be able to interact with someone who lived through it and continues, to obviously, be impacted by something that happened that was so traumatic.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely learning something beyond textbooks, and I mean, you're putting yourself in the position of those survivors, which is something you'll never learn in school. And I think you really have to shift your mindset in order to really try and think, how did they feel in this situation, and how is it like they've come to this position? How have they come to the place they're in now?
And Opher, talk to us about this, the therapeutic process to all this, especially for the Holocaust survivors. Is it difficult at first to get them to express themselves, to be involved, or what is that like?
It's very different for everyone. There are some people who have shared their stories already, although in our performance this year, we have 3 survivors that have never shared their story before. So this is a great opportunity for them to express that and be witnessed, first by the students and then by a live audience. That is a validating experience. We are listening to them. We are telling them what you experience was the truth in an age where truth is being questioned all the time. And we build a connection with them and a community with them, something that a lot of them didn't have along the years.
And Lily, tell us a little bit more about this bond, this relationship you have formed with Anna, what that has been like, and what it's been like sort of, listening to her and learning from her.
I mean, I'm honored that she's telling me all these stories, and I think that creates a bond that's unlike anything else, because I think it's something incredibly powerful to have someone represent you and your life story on stage. And I think that has allowed for Anna and I to have a very personal relationship, and it's very much built on trust as well.
And Opher, from your standpoint, the importance of these types of programs and this type of performance and theater, talk to us about that.
Absolutely. Live theater can build communities that share emotional experiences together, share histories, and can become a mutual support space. These kind of programs also allow people to develop empathy in a way that is much more embodied and experiential than learning about them and what happened to them. This is learning from the I, from how I feel in their shoes.
Well said. We appreciate both of your time spending some time with us this morning. Been through rehearsals. Performances kick off for real on Tuesday, correct? Over at the Sheen Center for Thought and Culture. And then you have another one on May the 7th at the Marlene Meyerson JCC in Manhattan. We'll put up the website where people can get more information on the performances and everything about this unique program, selfhelp.net/witness-theater. It's been a pleasure having you both here today. Good luck with the break a leg, as I say.
Yes, thank you so much, Rocco.
Yeah.